No.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my first video. This is the card that I would like to show you how to make. I'm using the stamp set called Bright and Beautiful. It's one of my favorite sets. First thing I'm going to show you is, well, actually, first we'll do the supplies you need are a card base in Blackberry Bliss, a 5 1/4 by 4 Whisper White, a 3 by 1 1/4 Blackberry Bliss, and a 2 3/4 by 1 Whisper White. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to take Season's Greetings and the Blackberry Bliss ink, and we're going to stamp that. And then next I'm going to round the corners, and to round the corners I like to use the envelope punch board, and all you do is, let's turn it this way so that we can see it. You just set it into the corner and push down, make sure it's lined up evenly, and then do the same thing on all 4 corners of both pieces. And you want to be careful with this one because it's possibly not quite dry and you don't want to smudge it. Okay, so there you go. Get that out of the way. And next I want to show you how to emboss using the Texture Boutique. And we are going to make a sandwich, and you always have 2 pieces of bread and meat and cheese when you make a sandwich. So I use the embossing folders, the meat, the white cardstock is the cheese. Now you won't see the stars very well after I get them embossed, so I'm just gonna show you how to run it. So you just put your meat and cheese between your 2 slices of bread and you just roll it through. Okay, so once that is done, you have your stars, which are raised on your paper. So next, we will actually glue this together. Put this on here. Then we're going to put a piece of ribbon on and you want to just try to center that as good as you can. It's not going to show a whole lot in the card, but it just adds an extra little touch. And then that is ready to adhere to your card base. Alright, and then next I want to show you how to cut the stars using the Big Shot. So there's a trick that I learned about doing saving paper. You're going to get both of these stars out of this one cut. Then all you need after that is the little one. And so you're just going to line them up so they go together, because most of the large star is going to be covered, so you can just cut that right out of the center. I always save one plate for the top that I don't use to cut, so that it keeps one looking fairly new. So this is what you have afterwards. You just have both of your stars in one cut. Now you're also going to cut your small one, but I've already done that, so I'm not gonna keep showing that. Actually, not your small one, your second silver. Anyway, so next I want to show you how to emboss. So you're going to need a piece of 4-inch blackberry, and you're going to need your Versamark. And then, as you can see, I do love this stamp set. It is very seasoned. So you just Versamark that up, and then stamp it like that. And then you're going to bring in your embossing powder and just sprinkle it right on there. And you're going to do this to all 3 sizes of the stamps. Again, I did them ahead of time so that I didn't have to run the heat tool, but I wanted to show you how to at least stamp and then tap it off. So I'm going to set that aside, and next we're going to pull everything back in and we're going to assemble. So these are the pieces that you have, and what you want to do is you can use adhesive on the first level of star, which is the silver one with the hole in it. You're going to just set that right on top, like that. And now for the next one, you have to use glue dots because you're going to stick it on top of the silver, and it doesn't stick well on the silver without glue dots. So you want to have the glue dots for this part. So you're going to turn it so that it looks like that. And just press it down. And then I just use glue dots on every level after that, except for the top. And then I used a dimensional. You could use adhesive on this piece or a dimensional, but I just chose to do the glue dots. Okay. Now again, this one you have to use the glue dots because you're putting it on top of the silver glimmer paper. And you're always going to turn them so that they rotate opposite. Okay, now the last one, we're going to just take a dimensional and put it on the back, and then peel off the backing of the dimensional and put that right in the center. And my ribbon got a little crooked, but you would just want to make sure that you don't make it crooked. Then you're going to put dimensional on the back of your season's greetings. And then just set that right in place there. And there's your finished card. All right, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed my first video.